Hey, welcome back to some more Kaladesh Remastered draft. So, I don't think that disallow is going to be the pick here, in limited at least. All of these uncommons are quite good, and daring demolition, I guess, are the choices here. I think we'll take an uncommon. The question is which. Fabrication module in the right deck is kind of just insane. So I think I'm going to take Fabrication module. It can go in so many different decks. And just getting a counter for free with every energy, or every time you get energy, is pretty awesome. So definitely incentivizes us to have creatures that do give us energy. Skyship Plunder, if you already have some energy, can obviously help. And it is just an efficient, aggressive body. Like, Minister can do it too, but I think I'd rather have Plunderer. Plus, Plunderer can also increase counters on the things that yeah, really just all in all, Plunderer works pretty well with Fabrication module, I would say. I could see Fabrication module going best in like a blue something type deck, because blue has so much energy gaining, or in like a green-black deck because of the counter synergies. So here, I mean, Fret works pretty good. Moray gives us energy. Ether Chaser is quite good and gives us energy. Welding Sparks is just good. So I'm going to go out of color here. So the question then is, which color do I want to go into? I think red has more energy, like, producers. So I think I want a red card. So then the question is, do I want Chaser or Sparks? I think I'll actually just take Chaser. But I could see Sparks being the right pick. So the only thing that gives us energy here is Moray. Moray's good at giving energy, but there's just better cards here, right? Probably Windkin Raiders is maybe the right way to go. I think that's fair. I think we can get the Morays that we want, honestly. Maul Fist is useful with this type of thing. It's possible we could be blue-green. Green is also, I guess, the other color that has the most energy production. We could also take, I guess, Attune to be in that same vein, or we could take Ether Theorist to play it a bit safe. Maybe I actually just take Attune. Attune opens up so much stuff, potentially. And I feel like you can probably get an Ether Theorist if you want one. So let's go ahead and take Attune. Really like Hidden Stockpile. Haven't been able to make it work yet in this league, but this is not going to be the time for it. Revolution's fine. I could take another Attune. Maybe just take another Attune. Attune is very good. So here, I guess the best cards are going to, for me at least, I guess you could think about Intruder. I feel like maybe I undervalued this card a bit. Artisan, Cobra, Innovator. Innovator is kind of meh, so probably take one of these. Between the two of them, I think I might rather have the Cobra. It being an artifact, I guess the other also can produce an artifact, but I find that a lot of times I want the counter on the creature instead of making the servo for that one. So I mean, Reservoir Walker gives us energy, but I don't think we have to pick one this early. Renegade Map obviously helps us if we want to be flexible with our colors, but we do already have 2 Attunes. Skyskip is just generically good. I guess Dragster is pretty good too. Maybe we just take Dragster. Okay, Disallow comes back. Not a huge surprise. Maybe we take it now. Is it better than Rebuke? Probably. I guess we're fine to take that. Minister Tables. We also have Puzzle Knot, but it's easier to get Puzzle Knots than it is to get Ministers. So I think we'll just go ahead and take Minister. Wow. Fretwork right now? What are the odds that we're interested in Fretwork? It's possible that we could be blue-black, because I mean, otherwise you're taking, I guess, like, Pyro Helix, which is fine. I think we take Fretwork, though. Like, we don't know that we're green, we don't know that we're black. Plus, fretwork isn't a good example, but because we already have 2 attunes, splashing is going to be pretty easy. See if we can get all the mores we want. So I say that we're definitely blue at this point. The other color up in the air, I guess we haven't seen that much red. I'm not sure that's true. We've probably seen about as much red as we have seen green. So I really don't know between those. We haven't seen a lot of black, so I don't think that's going to happen, but I just wasn't going to miss the other stuff. I think it's actually more likely that I end up in black and want salvager, but Wildest Dreams is nice. We could also just take Era of Innovation. It is good at producing energy. Maybe that's just better. It's definitely one of those two. I would certainly play the Era like in any deck. It's possible that I don't actually end up in green. I think I take Era, but I think that's actually pretty close. So here we have Scrapper Champion, which is really good and could push me back toward red. We also have Ether Theorist if we want to play it safe. I think we're fine to take the quite powerful red card here and see where it goes. Plus, we already have Era. Well, I was going to say, so if we find a Virtuoso, that's really good, but even if we were base green-blue, we'd still splash the Virtuoso, so I guess it's not really a consideration. Ooh, Dynavolt. Dynavolt, huh? Right now we have the attunes, disallow, and that's it. We could just take Welding Sparks and be safe, but I think we're going to take Dynavolt Tower. Fabrication Module. I guess I could... Oh, that's the one we already have. We could just take another one. It's possible. We could also just take, like, Thriving Rhino. Like, Scrapper is actually splashable, I would say. Maybe we take Rhino. I could actually also see Wild Wanderer. Doesn't give energy, of course, but I think we take Rhino. Theorist or Lifecraft Cavalry or Outrider. I think maybe here I want my first Theorist. After that, I'll probably be Outrider. But I still don't know that I'm green. I do need to make up my mind between green and red at some point. And if I choose green, I can still take Scrapper. So I guess I'd rather be green. Plus, the 2 attunes work nicely with the Dynavolt Tower. Ether Thief could be reasonable here. Implement, I guess, is the other choice. We'll just take Ether Thief. Okay, so here we could take a Revolutionary. That's probably correct. Over, like, Wingsmith. Wingsmith is an Artificer for Era. But I think Malthus is probably better. So let's go ahead and pull Ether Chaser out. We'll leave Scrapper for now. Scrapper is good enough that I would be totally... Okay, here, I guess Select for Inspection is totally fine. I wouldn't mind 1 Reservoir Walker, but I think Select for Inspection is just going to be better. Ooh, another Minister. Maybe we can get that. That'd be interesting. High Spire Infusion, Hinterland Drake, Inventor's Goggles. How many Artificers do we have right now? 2. I don't think that's enough. So let's just take Drake. I know, like, the goggles also trigger the Era, so it kind of helps with that. Like, my Era triggers are kind of anemic at the moment, because I don't have any, like, swoopers or anything like that. I need swoopers. Innovator or Cavalry? Probably Innovator since it's an Artificer. Wow. Wanderer or Puzzle Knot. I think we actually take Wanderer? I think first Wanderer versus first Puzzle Knot, you take the Wanderer. I don't think we're playing any of this. And so honestly, we're still pretty flexible. If I open something incredible, I could still deviate. I don't think I want 2 eliminators. Ethersphere Harvester's pretty good. Rogue Refiner is also awesome in this deck. I mean, I think we just have to take Ethersphere. We're not going to table the Rogue Refiner. It's just too good. But I think Ethersphere is what we want to do here. Another Fabrication module. We don't need, like, Growth. No. I don't think Trade Winds is incredible here. I don't know that we want a second Shielded Ether Thief. Maybe I could see a Cobra. Or just a redundant Fabrication module. Having 2 of them out is okay. Like, you're not going to use the activated on both of them, but the triggered on both of them is pretty good. You know what, I'm just going to take the redundant Fabrication module. Okay. Whirler Maker. Well, Quicksmith Rebel is actually really good. Is it Whirler Maker or Quicksmith Rebel? Let's see. Quicksmith has how many things right now that it can even use? It has 6 artifacts. Or I could just take Whirler Maker, which is like excellent with Era and all that kind of stuff. My removal is a bit anemic. Quicksmith does give me some removal. I think we take Quicksmith. Not sure about that though. Pummeler, huh? Also Harness Lightning, huh? Pummeler might be a bit cute. I think we just take Harness Lightning as a safer pick. And then here we can take... We could theoretically take Consulate Turret, since that becomes tap, give a counter. Or we could take Implement. Probably actually the first Implement's just going to be better than the turret. The turret's very meh. This could be Woodweavers. I think this is Woodweavers. Appetite. Sky Skiff. I think it's probably Appetite. I don't think Gear Seeker's what we want to be doing here. I don't think we have enough artifacts, but we'll still take it because there's really nothing else. Riparian Tiger can certainly be scary and gives energy. Better than another Moray, I would say. What would have been great was if I found a Decoction module. It's kind of frustrating actually that we found 3 Fabrication modules, but no Decoction. Changing one of those would have been cool. I guess this is P-Foul. Don't think we got there on Goggles, but there's really nothing else. We're at 31 cards. It's going to be a lot of cuts. I don't think we care about Revolt. We didn't get like a Lifecraft. We didn't get a Lifecraft. I think we're still more likely to want the Growth than the Ambition, though. Okay. So, let's do our cutting. We have a lot of energy stuff. We actually do need a decent creature count, though, to carry the counters from the Fabrication modules. So, let's do first cuts. P-Foul's a little bit meh. Innovator's a little bit meh. And the rest I kind of like. I guess Puzzle Knot could go out. Implement could go out. Disallow could go out. Dragster could go out. I mean, probably just all the things I just labeled then, right? Have to go out. Woodweavers does give a lot of energy. And I don't really have a lot of card draw. Like, I think we can easily cut Disallow, Innovator, P-Foul. Done. Okay. I don't really think we need Dragster. We can definitely cut, I guess maybe even 2 lands. So now we just have to cut 2 more. Could just be these 2. Do we have any other card draw besides implement? No. Well, I guess we have Era Sack. We have... Oh, wait. Yeah. We have, I guess, Ether Thief. We have some selection from Theorist. And that's it, I guess. And we're at what, 15 creatures? Are there any creatures that I'm interested in cutting right now? And I guess Hinterland is a little bit just fine. It's not incredible or anything. I guess it's nice to have some evasive stuff just to carry counters. I guess Windkin does something similar there. Okay, I guess we can cut Hinterland and maybe Implement and hold Woodweavers because it gives so much energy. I think that's fine. 2 mountains plus 2 attunes is 4 sources for 3 cards. That's totally fine. We need more forests though. We might even want to cut 1 more mountain. And just have 3 red sources for those cards. It's probably fine. And just make another one a forest to guarantee or make it much more likely that the attunes can actually count as lands. Okay. This is a deck. Let's see what it can do. We got all our colors. Yeah, sure. This is good. We have a mill strategy. I guess we just play another Minister, right? It could theoretically make me upset about that if I were to, or I mean if they were to have Furious Reprisal, but I don't even know that they're red. I guess they are red. And that's on 4 mana. Are they missing a land drop? Oh, sick. That raises the odds of this one. Okay. Well, there is the mill strategy. Both Ministers plus the Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot. That's a lot of milling. Let's see, each of them comes with 2 energy or 3 energy? I think 2 energies. That's 4 plus another 6, so that's 10. And they mill 3 each time? So that's mill 30 cards? Like, that's just enough to win right there if they can't stop it. Sure. This isn't as good an opening, and I don't have the red mana, but I mean, it's still pretty decent. Quicksmith is a reason not to want to sack the Woodweavers. So I mean, I am in a little bit of trouble if I draw another red card, draw a bunch of land or something. I'd love to kill that before they can use it, but that's unlikely. I have to draw a mountain right here. Or an attune, I guess, will also do it. Okay, so we just play Theorist, which is actually a really good draw because it holds that. No attacks. If they want to attack, they have to kill the theorist first. Okay, welding sparks him. In which case, do I even want to mill them? I guess I might as well. This is 5, yeah. So I can even scry as well. Okay. Trail is a thing, I guess. That I probably have to kill. I'd rather not use all the Dynavolt energy, but if we have to, we have to. So we'll scry here and see if it's going to be something that gets me red. That is not what we need. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to kill the eddy trail. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do it if they can't have built monsters. Okay, so go ahead. I can sack Woodweavers and Scry if I need to. Conviction, huh? Okay. Can't do anything about that right now. Their attack? Okay. Attacking with the servo seemed unusual. I guess maybe that was a reason to not... Well, if they had Dynavolt sitting there, they probably would have played the Aura. Okay, so let's sack this. And scry. Am I interested in a forest? I am not. Minister's not the worst. Okay. So I assume attack with the Ether Chaser, make a servo? Oh, they're going to attack with the servos. They could have Inspired Charge? Destructive Tampering would kind of be a hassle. Built to last that long. Okay. I don't think I was milling you anyway, to be honest. So you spending a card killing the minister is kind of fine. Do they also have like a Pyro Helix? No. Okay. Maul Fist, huh? Maul Fist is okay, but I think I'd really just rather find red. Okay. No attacks. Okay. that for the unnatural doesn't really do anything. It gains me life, and I can drop the connection off. Fabrication module. Not really what I want. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. I assume just attack. Take 6. Okay, that's kind of scary. I think it's taking me too long to find it. Shipwreck Moray. I think we have to find bread. Thriving Rhino. So I put that here. I mean, it's not good. I guess if I at least had another land, I'd be able to activate this and get one more counter. Because the problem now is they crew the charger with these 3, they attack, they ping this, and then I can't actually block that effectively. But they're going to move that to the Dawn Feather. Okay. Oh, move that to the Dawn Feather, they just win. They get the ping from Ballista plus 4 in the air then. Okay. Well, we dug as much as we could, but not good enough. I guess I was looking for one of 3 specific cards. Having 2 red cards in my hand was really a problem, I guess. Also, scrying away the Appetite right before they dropped the Ballista. I mean, scrying it away was correct. On that board, what was I going to do? Killed the Conviction, I guess, would have been fine and gained some life. Like, maybe I actually should have even done that. But there's no way that I could have known that the Ballista was coming, so... Okay, so we have all green. Gosh, I don't think I can keep this hand. Yeah, I think we have to kill this. Still all green? This is also very bad. I might have to mold a 5 here. I think we actually have to mold a 5. It's still all green and not green spells. Okay, well, we're going to keep 5 here. We'll put back, I guess, Minister and Quicksmith. Oh gosh, this is a bad start. Okay, we have colors. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe that should have been Ether Theorist, since I could have selected for inspection. Okay. That's actually kind of nice, because now we play this. And attack. We're actually fine with attack here. Them doing that, I think it's big for me, because now I can drop the Ether Theorist, put the counter on that, and I'm not like running into a Death Toucher where the size of the creature doesn't really matter. The Universal Solvent too often. Alright then. Huh. Okay, I guess we played Dynamo. There's really nothing else to do. Okay, my own Malthus is pretty good. So I'll do this. Choose a target myself. I get the energy, and then I put the counter on it. Okay. So I assume they're going to attack with their Malthus now. But that's fine, because I just selected inspection. Don't need an island. Appetite, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're almost able to do that. So I think I just killed Solvent. Then we're going to attack. And then probably just kill the chaser. Yeah, I think we just kill the chaser. Okay. We'll do this to get some more energy, presumably. And if they have like a harness lightning and can kill this, that would be unfortunate, but that's what I do, right? Okay, this gives me energy. Well, let's actually just attack first. No, let's play this first. Because that actually gives me enough energy to dynamite if I need to. I was thinking about maybe wanting to put the counter on this too, but I think we're fine to put another one on here. We attack. Okay, go ahead. Ether Touch Renegade, huh? Okay, so let's just Dynavolt the Revolutionary. Interesting. Okay, so we do this. I think that was actually probably going to go on the Ether Sphere Harvester. Oh, it's actually too late to put it on the Ether Sphere. No, I would have had to have done it in response to the Minister trigger, but I let that resolve already. Modules really all of the modules are quite good. If you can make one work in your deck, they just sit and give you so much value. I remember my favorite being Decoction originally, the 2-drop one. But I mean, they're all quite good. The 1-drop one is a shame, animation model, just because you do have to pay for the trigger, so you can't always do it. But then the trigger is making a token, so okay. So we will just keep 7 for sure. Go get... I already have the forest. Yeah, let's just get the mountain because we already have the scrapper. And no attacks, please. Still I mean, they could actually have like Fire Forger's Puzzle Knot or something, because they didn't play their land specifically. I'm actually not going to block it. It could have been Fire Forger's Puzzle Knot. Okay. Fabrication array. Okay. So we do this and say no attacks. Go ahead. I get some energy, sick. Oh, they're gonna build to smash it? No! Okay. That's fine-ish. I guess that was the... No, they couldn't have done that. Because, they would have had to have played it before. They would have virtuoso down, huh? Okay. Do we play Dynavolt, or do we play Scrapper Champion? I think we play Scrapper Champion. Chandra's Revolution. Okay, so now I'm not going to miss. Now we have Dynavolt available. Although, I am going to put a counter on this, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. Tezzret's Ambition is a bit of a concern for them, I guess. Just because not adding to the board this turn is scary. I mean, they're about to take 8. And then I'm just going to play this. They can't hit Universal Solvent. If I drew a 3-drop or lower spell, like instant or sorcery, I can actually Dynavolt. So if they do this, they put a counter on that. Okay. So let's do this. They don't know that I can Dynavolt. So I guess let's just go ahead and attack. Don't put a counter on. They can make only 1 Thopter. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we attack. And we decline to put a counter on. So they have nothing to say about that. In the turn. Because I can Dynavolt their face. Yeah, I can. Okay. So if they just try to Universal Solvent, they're dead. So they have to do something other than that. Chief of the Foundry doesn't help. So, in that case, I think we just attack here. They must have something. We don't need to pay that. They can put a counter on something. Okay, so they're now tapped, so then what I do is I just select the inspection this, and then I can Dynavolt their face. Yeah, sure. This is fine. I wonder if it's possible that I want to sandbag the attune until I can trigger the fabrication module? Maybe? So obviously I can't block. And they follow it up with monitor would be cool because then I could outside it. Follow it up with nothing. So next turn, I'll have Appetite plus Attune. I guess I could also technically cast Windcan if I wanted. Maybe that's better. Unless they play like a great Appetite target or something. So obviously if they just like immediately unlicensed disintegration this, it's unfortunate. If they tack into it, do I block? I think the answer might actually be no. Because I'll have the ability to put a counter on it the next turn. I guess they'll still know about it because I could always just tap for speculation doesn't matter so much. Oh. Okay, well, he's such a good Appetite target now. Okay, so we attune for, I guess, the red. Counter on Appetite for the unnatural, just dumb Servo. Okay. No attacks. I still took a bunch of damage, though, off that. And I still can't block the dumb Chaser. Next turn, theoretically. Of course, against these colors, it's totally possible that it dies before that. I do have this Woodweaver sitting here as backup to gain some extra life. And no follow-up. Okay. This can help me ruin a combat trick, so that's kind of nice. What you got? Okay, you get a counter and say go, I suppose. Don't think it's worth attacking right now. I'm quite a bit behind. Love for you to attack right now. Indicating that you have some counters for it. Okay, cool. And then I'll try to ruin the trick with select. Okay, so pass to blocks. Block here. What you got? Make obsolete, huh? Okay, so we just select for inspection. It's a shame they can replay it. Oh wait, I didn't even need to. I could have actually just put a counter on it. Oh, dang it. That was a mistake. I could have just put a counter on it. I wonder if they had two tricks. They didn't replay it? So something's out. Let's just draw my cards, right? Ba-da-dom. Okay. I guess we don't really need to put more counters on this thing. I think we can just attack at this point. I think they have something, because they... Oh, no? Because they didn't replay the chaser. Did they just forget? Maybe they just forgot. But yeah, I should have just sacked the Woodweavers. I'm going to assume that means that they had a second trick. Because they knew I could sack the Woodweaver. Ether Poisoner. That's kind of a shame. So I guess let's flash in Ether. Go ahead with 2, I suppose. Grab a forest. Put a counter on the Ether Thief. Play the forest. I don't think I need to run this into their first striker. I do have ways to remove it that I just haven't found yet. I think I can afford to wait, because I can even sit and draw some cards. Plus, I have very few lands actually left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 5 more lands out of 20 cards. Okay. Wonder what this is going to be. Do you make both? No. Okay, I think that means that this is probably going to be... Okay, pass to blockers, block here. Put the energy, we put the counter on. What you got? Maybe post-combat Chandra's Revolution? But I can just put a counter on it to ruin that. Maybe they forgot that I would get a counter from the blocking. Okay, Shipwreck Moray, and then I guess just Fabrication Module. Put it on the Cobra. Okay. Scrapper. Scrapper right now. Put it on the Scrapper. Play Moray. Put it on the Scrapper. And then go to combat and attack with the Cobra. Gosh, we have so much energy. Okay. So I think we're just gonna draw with Ether Thief. And then try to get through with Scrapper Champion. Okay, I mean Marauder is a good card, but I don't think Marauder is going to be enough to get them out of this right now. Minister. Okay. So let's just go ahead, play Minister. Put the counters on Scrapper. Go to combat. Okay. Sure. So if they don't block, I threaten to take them to 1, which I don't think they can do. Okay. They must have something. Well, I guess it's not like they would do it this way. Oh, okay. They're just gonna go to 1. I guess I should have attacked with some more stuff. Okay. I mean, that does gain them a decent amount of life. That's what, 5 life? But I mean, that's not enough. And I can still clear it. No, okay. He does have first strike now, so they... Okay, they're actually gonna just attack. That seems bold. Because now they go to 6? Let's just draw a card. Harvester's good because it gives us energy. So we'll just play Harvester. This goes on. So I drew like what? 5 cards? 6 cards? Something like that. They're gonna have a hard time keeping up with that type of card advantage. Play Era as a 2-mana draw 3 is pretty cool, and still have so much energy left over. This deck is just an energy-producing monster. I guess I should have said machine. Yeah, sure. This looks pretty decent. So we'll just turn 1 attune for my mountain. No turn 2, and then Thriving Scrapper. Seems like a plan. Mountain. Plains is right. So I actually have a 3, 4, 5 thing here with a situational removal spell. Okay, Demon Sleeve. Actually attack into that just fine. So I guess let's go to combat, attack, counter on it. Then just play Scrapper. So they'd have to spend energy to get an attack, and the attack's not even that great or anything. they're going to do it. I guess it's better than nothing. I don't know what their follow-up play is. Okay. So we'll play this. I actually have enough to just put counters on those, so that's okay. Take action. Take action. So, I mean, they don't have good blocks here. And then I just get to play a big old 4/4. So now they, again, have to spend energy to attack me for 3 if they want to. I think they're probably missing a color, and they missed a land drop. Wait, 2 land drops? 1 land drop. I went first. So I guess let's plot out the next turn. Okay, they're actually going to attack. It's a little bit surprising, right? Okay, so if we attune right now, I can have additional energy. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. So let's see. They can't kill this unless they have, obviously, impeccable timing. They can't kill this. They could kill this. Okay. So I think what we do is we... Oh, wait. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're actually not going to attune first, because we don't have to. Okay, so we will take action on that, and not on the others. Now, if they try to do some odd blocking, I do have appetite to remove one, possibly. It's gonna be chump go to 1. Chump go to 1 is a problem for them, I would say. I mean, they're obviously stunned. The attack last turn seemed a little bit strange. If they'd left those back, is it possible that they would have had some good double blocks? I have to think about it. Okay, so we can turn 1 attune to get the island. So yeah, this is fine. And then Ether Thief into Guardian Rhino. Or that. Well, I guess I can't crew it with Ether Thief, so probably not that. Get an island, please. Okay, so mechanic. I assume picking up nothing would be very strange. And just so you go. Presumably mechanic will attack. I get to get my energy. Side it is, huh? Actually, I kind of want to just drop Fabrication now. That makes their attacking pretty perilous. Interesting. Okay, go blocks. Block there. Bolt to smash. Okay. Well, I can't get big enough for that, so let's go ahead and draw it. their spire side. Okay, so let's... I think we actually have to attune before the rhino. I think it's just too important. Obviously, I'd rather the rhino see the attune, but it's not going to work that way. Play the mountain, play the rhino. Put the counter there. Theoretically, they're held back again. And then Quicksmith actually just lets me kill one. Sick. Okay, so now we just play Quicksmith, choose the Fabrication module, then I guess just say go. Well, I guess they're gonna maybe attack, so I guess we do it right now. Okay. So I guess what we can do here is play like Ether Sphere. Gives energy. Put it on this dude. Then we go ahead and deal 2 damage to the spire side. And then we go ahead and attack here and put a counter on it. Why not? They could impeccable timing and block. Okay, this is a pretty good setup I got going here, honestly. Yeah, okay. This is 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Not necessarily the most impactful sequence of those, but so I guess the question is, am I interested in actually trying to mill them here? I thought it's probably is, but I don't want to waste the energy. Now I think I just do this. Go attune for the mountain. I mean, at this point, I guess, why not start milling them, right? I have a lot of energy now. I guess I could save it for the era, or like putting counters on the rhino. Four times 3, this is 12 cards accounted for already. I mean, let's see what they do. Renegade Rallier. And get this back. Interesting. I have not actually seen that. Actually, that means I don't want to mill them. If they're running Renegade Ralliers. Yeah, I should have been out they do about. I mean, they might just have 1. It isn't uncommon. Is that really enough to make me, like, not want to mill them? I wonder if missing that 3 is going to end up being important. I can't really block that. So I guess we just era. 2 for an island, I guess. Maybe draw cards. I can mill one more. No attacks. Okay. And next turn we get a 4/4. Okay, so let's go to blocks. Let's block here. Don't play something great would be cool. It's not great, but it's not. Yeah, that's bad for me. Okay, draw 2. Okay, so we go ahead, mill you, and draw cards. Okay. Oh shit. I didn't play a forest. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just play Harvester and the control. Okay, and no attacks. Okay, please be running a bit low on gas would be awesome for me. That's the opposite of low on gas. That's really bad. Okay. Everyone attacks, I see. Wish I had Death Touch right now, but I don't. Do I have to chump? Let's see, I'm going to gain 3, so I'm at 14. I block here and take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go to 3. Maybe I just need to chump? I think I need to chump. Okay, so let's crew using Cobra. Okay, go to blocks. This blocks here. This blocks here. And then we give it lifelink. Actually, next turn, because I didn't play the forest, I can't give this Death Touch. Okay, Harness Lightning's not so bad. I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do right now, though. Okay, let's say that I like Harness Lightning, the 4/4. Then I gain 3, go to 9, and take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, maybe that's the best I can do right now. So we do this, kill the Outrider, please. Oh shit, wait, that actually means that I can't pay for Aether Sphere. Did I just kill myself? Maybe? Not playing the forest was definitely a big mistake. Maybe what I need to do then is actually just Death Touch one of these down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually no longer have that option. I'm actually just dead unless they give me an appetite target. I might have to appetite my own thing. Yeah. Okay. No, I definitely messed up on the forest. That's it. They're going to let me get away with this. Okay. Just block here and give a death touch. It's very surprising to me. Are they banking on me not having something? Okay, Aetherstorm Rock is excellent. I don't know that I can beat that. It was tenuous already. And I just dropped that. I'm actually just dead. I can only block one thing. Even with this, I'm actually just dead. Okay. Well, you know what? They surprised me last time. So let's maybe play this. Oh wait, I do get energy now, so I can lifelink. Okay, so let's see what they do. Well, I mean, that just does it then. Okay. If they're gonna do that. But no. Okay. Still, we went 6-3. And it was a pretty good deck. The module interaction, super fun. I mean, super fun when it's working for you. It's very painful when it's working for your opponent, because you're like, I just can't stop this, and every turn that goes longer, you know, I get further behind. But, it's great when it's working for you, yeah. So that's maybe, like, the best part of this format is when you get one of those cool synergies. Otherwise, I find the format pretty swingy. But hopefully it was still fun to watch.